Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jay Jackson. It's my 29th birthday. I'm here in Guatemala right now, San Marcos La Laguna, the beautiful Lago Atitlan, and I'm here to ask for some more money so we can finish this project the right way. Right now we're trying to grow a garden that we can donate to the school for a free lunch program to eventually try and change the curriculum in the schools to gear these kids up for the future and train them to have jobs of the future and give them some more opportunities than just carry firewood on their backs for the rest of their lives. Because not that that's a bad thing, but hey, you know, it's just good to offer people more opportunities than just that. So what we're doing here is we're making a gravity-fed drip irrigation system with a rain catchment tank. Entonces es un tanque para aguantar la lluvia y un sistema de regar por goteo, which is what I just said in English. And we're going to utilize gravity because, as you can see, there is a pretty steep slope here. You're not going to have to use a pump, don't have to use a motor or anything. No electricity is required. All you do is use Sir Isaac Newton's laws to irrigate this entire mofo right here. And check this out, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm aiming this camera at my face just so you remember who's talking. But right here we have a little pozo. We got a little hole here. When we were digging, we found an underground spring, and oops, the camera's not even aimed at it. I'm a bad cameraman, forgive me. Yeah, we found an underground spring when we were digging, so we ran a pipe underneath, and as you can see, there's actually quite a bit of water coming through here. So we might eventually dig this out even further, or carve some little channels out to make a separate little irrigation system, maybe for a little patch of garden over here. But the goal is to make a few terraces down there at the very bottom, where you can see, I don't know if you can see, let me zoom in. There we go. Wow, that looks pretty grainy. It looks like, yeah, you can't really see too well, but as far as your eyes can see and as far as this camera can see, that's where we're starting, and we're coming up here. We're gonna grow vegetables down there with terrace gardens, and then we're gonna dig this out up here to plant some fruit trees and maybe mix in some flowers so we can make the shape of a heart. Because out here at the lake, if you're in a boat, you'll be able to see that heart shape, and we want to make it visible to people so they can come up here and see what's going on, and we can explain it to them even more, and we can spread the gospel of permaculture, because permaculture is very important to our future and our sustainability as a species, as Homo sapiens. So let me explain what we're doing with this tank too. Right here we had to change the formula up a little bit because eventually the owner of this property, Senor Juan Bush, would like to build a house on top of this tank, which he's going to pay for with his own money. But in order to add some strength, we went ahead and we added 2 more pieces of rebar on the top here to make a solera de 15. De 15 means in Spanish 15 centimeters. So it's a 15 centimeter horizontal column of rebar. As you can see, we have another solera right here, and then we got one down here below that you can't see because it's underground. And where you see each of these columns right here, each of these vertical columns, these go down at least a meter down into the ground where they've been, I was about to say foundated, but that's not even an English word. I've been used to speaking Spanish for so long now. Now where we poured these columns, where we put these zapatos, what we call shoes, down in the ground, poured a bunch of concrete to make this tank even stronger. I've been digging this out right now. Yeah, you can see how all the dirt's been pushed up to the side here, because when we get ready, we're going to come with the rocks and the sand and the concrete And also wire mesh. We're going to mix the wire mesh, bend the wire mesh in a U shape. Yeah, you see my hand? In a U shape around the tank, up on the walls, so we can connect this entire tank to the floor in one piece, which is going to add strength to the tank as well, because it's going to be holding a lot of water. It's like a small house full of water basically. And what else to explain? It's pretty much it right now. If you have any questions, you can Facebook message me. My name is Jay Jackson. If I'm on your friends list, I'm pretty sure you already know me. If you don't know me, then I don't know why you're my friend. But if you're really truly my friend, you will send me some money. Go to fincasbuenas.org, hit the donate button, and send $5 or $10 at the very least, just to help us out so we can continue with this project and get the ball rolling. I've been sick for the last few weeks. Giardia bacteria, parasites, I don't even know what it is. I mean, half the time, I mean, as you can see, the sanitary conditions around here, look at these roofs of these houses down here. They're just all rusted. People live in rusty little shacks down here. It's not a very sanitary situation. There's amoebas in the water. The poverty rate, the Guatemalan standard of poverty is actually lower standard than ours in the United States, but the lake has a 70% poverty rate, which is pretty bad, because the entire poverty rate for the country of Guatemala is 50%. So this area actually has more poverty, even though they have more gringo tourists, because they've adapted their economy to rely upon tourism for the 6 months out of the year that it's not raining, and then when the rainy season hits, there's nothing to do. And we can change that, so let's do it together. I love you guys. Please donate, and then I'll love you more. Bye bye.